It's so funny because as a blind person, I'll walk down the street with a cane, and there's always going to be somebody that says, "Oh, God bless you, God will heal you," and all that stuff. And it's happened a lot. And first of all, I sort of have to remind them, in that frame of mind, well, you don't even have to pray for me. My life is actually pretty good. I'm doing great. I feel in command on stage. After the first note is played, you just kind of, you say to yourself, all right, now we own this crowd now. And especially when we know they're getting up and they're dancing, they're getting into the music, they're clapping, they're singing along in some cases. You'll hear the reaction, the woo-hoos and all that other stuff. And, we hear all that. And the ones who can see a little bit better can see that. And that's where, we just sort of have a rush of sort of power. And we also feel like we're part of the party.
I've heard the band a couple of times. I got an eyesight disability, so they played up at VCB, the Visions Center for the Blind up in Rockland County. That's where I heard them the first time. They mix it up real good. They play salsa, merengue, cumbia, bachata, all that stuff. So, I like dancing also. So.
Los Ciegos del Barrio, we cover salsa, merengue, bachata, cumbia, rock, reggae, real reggae, not that other stuff. And we also play in English and Spanish, so we're bilingual. It really depends on A, what we're in the mood to play, or what genre we're in the mood to play, and B, what we're expected to do, what we were hired to do. So it really depends on those two things. In terms of my favorite genre to play, I love salsa. I think it's a very artistic style of music. Musical arrangements, horn lines. Everybody has their own little part. Everybody's sort of communicating with each other musically.
The way we began was, you almost have to go back to our childhood in a way, because some of the guys that we play with, we've known since childhood.
We've known each other since we were kids, to be perfectly honest. I'd say 1983 was the first time, and all of us had high voices still at the time. We weren't even teenagers yet, and we were going to rehearsals with another pal of ours who's now living in Pennsylvania, and I didn't have any musical ability at the time. I just used to hang around the guys.
Our original front guy, Jamie, he came up with the name Los Ciegos del Barrio, sort of as a joke, and we just decided to keep the name Los Ciegos del Barrio as sort of an icebreaker. But he just kind of came up with that on the fly, and it was kind of a cool name. Well, the future is definitely always up in the air, but I can definitely see ourselves still doing what we're doing now, still being on stage, still working, still recording, still making a lot of people happy. We enjoy playing for all types of crowds, all ages, and as long as we're physically able to do it and mentally as well, then we're gonna keep doing it.
I hope to continue doing what I'm doing presently, and that it continues to touch people and be noticed and received positively. I don't know what'll happen in the future. I may still be doing this.
Because I think right now we're doing just great, and I don't really see it stopping anytime soon.